Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. It's Ferenike here with you today, and this is the place where we discuss about how to improve the quality of our lives and how can we live a life full of happiness, joy, and passion. Now, apologies for my voice. I've got a bit of a cold, but I really wanted to do this video for you. Um, Today, I want to talk about something that influences every aspect of our lives, from our professional, personal, but also finances, and that is self worth. Self worth is something that is so much influenced by the inner voice in our head. It's the voice in our head that talks to us when we're alone, when no one is watching, and that inner voice is very much influenced by how our parents talk to us when we're little kids. So be very cautious and very much aware on how you talk to yourself when you're on your own, because we need to have we need to have compassion with anybody else. We need to have self-compassion with ourselves as well in order to build that self-worth. Because that inner voice, it can make or break us, no jokes. Now, if you're a parent and you're wondering how can you plant the seed of self-worth to your kid, the way to do it is really to be open and to listen to them with open heart and understanding, to be able to validate their feelings and their thoughts and make them feel like their thoughts and feelings matter. But also, of course, celebrate their successes and reward them for the good behavior they do. So that is about kids. In terms of us, now, how can we build our self-worth? And so much often we see self-worth played out in an unhealthy way. We see, we used to see in the past more often than now, of course, but when a woman attaches her self-worth to her marriage, for example, and when that marriage falls apart, then she feels worthless inside because she attaches her self-worth to something externally. The same with a wealthy man. A wealthy man, that he attaches his self-worth to his wealth. If something goes wrong, he will feel worthless inside. So it is not healthy to attach our self-worth to external circumstances, people, or events. The healthy way to do it is to attach our self-worth intrinsically in things that we have, the type of person we are, the heart that we have, the impact we want to create in the world, but also the type of person we have become as a result of the effort and hard work of the past. So that is a lot more healthy way to create self-worth, because it's something that no one can take away from you. That doesn't mean, of course, that you're not, you know, that you don't care about what other people think, but it's more about what sort of how you build your self-worth. And self-worth is something, it's like a feeling. How can I put that into words? So self-worth is not, it is not a boastful feeling. It's not something that says I can do anything or I'm this or that. Is a very subtle, very quiet. It's a knowing. It's a solid rock knowing that comes from here. It's an awareness that says I know who I am. I know my worth, and I'm not looking or I'm not waiting from anybody else to validate me, to approve me, or to give me permission to do anything. That's how self-worth really feels like. And I'm not saying again that you don't care about what other people say or think, but I'm saying that your self-worth or your self-worth shouldn't be defined by other people's opinions, because they project their own perceptions onto you, where your self-worth should come from you, because you know yourself better than anybody else. So don't let anybody else define you, because you know yourself better. So a high self-worth person says that, okay, I have a great idea, I have a new project that I want to execute. I'll go to the first company, I will present my idea, and if they say rubbish, we don't want that, that is absolutely fine. That is not devastating to me, because I know the worth of my idea, I know the worth of my project, and if this company doesn't appreciate it, another will. So that's how high self-worth feels and acts like. Now, in terms of you know, some people might feel very worthy in terms of their professional life, but not so much in their personal life. And I can talk only as a woman, of course, in that respect, because as a woman, um, in order to feel worthy as a woman, we need to be able to be very well connected to our feelings and being able to express them freely. But also, we need to be very well connected to our femininity and our sexuality and being able to embody that, embrace that, and express it freely with no guilt, not shame, just being that way. And that is a high worth. That's how you feel worthy as a woman. Now, if you wanted to talk more about it, please let me know. I can't put everything in this video, but I